Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Utility Sports. Today, we've got some breaking news regarding first baseman slash DH Albert Pujols of the Los Angeles Angels, or should I say formerly of the Los Angeles Angels, as he is being released today by the Halos. They obviously have spent a lot of money in free agency, brought in Anthony Rendon recently, 2 off seasons ago, also, of course, paying Mike Trout that massive contract, and Albert Pujols signed his contract nearly a decade ago already. At this point, I believe it's about 8 or 9 years at this point since he signed with the Los Angeles Angels. Crazy how time flies. And now in his final year with the Los Angeles Angels, he was only hitting a $198 with a 250 on base percentage and 372 slugging in 92 plate appearances this year. Kind of struggled a little bit with the Angels in general. Didn't really have a great second half of his career after signing with the Los Angeles Angels. Never had a 300 season. Batting did come close in his first year there with the Angels, and I also believe his second year with the Angels he came close. But it was a definite disappointment from the Angels' perspective on that contract. But I think this is an interesting scenario now for Albert Pujols. He's obviously quite a bit older, 41 years old. We'll see at this point if he's able to turn around his career a little bit, maybe find his way onto a competitive team at this point. A reunion with the Cardinals would be a pretty feel-good story. We'll see if that is any possible opportunity for Albert Pujols. We'll see if any team does feel like, hey, maybe we can add him as a back end of the lineup power bat, maybe a pinch hit option for some teams down the road. He's not going to be the Albert Pujols of old, obviously. We've seen that now with the Los Angeles Angels the past few years. He's just not that type of player anymore. But looking at his career, 298 average, even with some of these down years, 376 slugging, 545, or 376 on base percentage rather, and 545 on base or slugging percentage at that point. 667 career home runs, 2,112 RBIs. Like Jeff Passan here says, a first ballot Hall of Famer, no question about that. We'll see if the Los Angeles Angels are the final stop for Albert Pujols, or if he's going to find a team elsewhere. I'm honestly rooting for him to find a team. I'm a Rays fan. I think we could actually use him as a pinch hit bat, someone who's going to bring in real right-handed power into the middle of our lineup, possibly someone who's going to give us an option at that corner infield spot at first base, maybe also a DH long term. I think there's a lot of teams that could use a power bat still. Pujols not going to be the same player he was. I'm not saying that, but I still think that there is some value for him around the league. We'll see if he does find a way to join on with another team. Obviously, he'll be on waivers. No team's going to pick up that $23 million he's owed this year. So we'll see after he clears waivers if a team's willing to get him on a cheap one-year contract. And we'll see if he kind of jumps around a little bit. Maybe Pujols doesn't want to be done playing quite yet. Obviously, he's getting up there in age. Retirement's probably coming soon for Albert Pujols. I wouldn't be surprised if he did announce a retirement within the week if a team doesn't pick him up immediately. We'll see exactly. I'm sure his agent's going to be working the phones trying to find possible playing destinations for Albert Pujols. Let me know in the comments where you think the best landing spots for Pujols would be. Like I said in the video, Cardinals, of course, for the feel-good story of him going back to St. Louis, or the Tampa Bay Rays. I think that they are a very competitive team that could use a little bit more pop in that lineup. That would be the 2 spots I would prefer Albert Pujols to land, but let me know at this point where you think real possibilities are for Pujols to continue his career, see if he can hit a few more home runs and keep climbing those ranks when it comes to some of his batting numbers. Thanks again, guys, so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the baseball content here at Utility Sports, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on more of the baseball content we're pushing out. We have a mock draft up on the channel for the MLB. That'll be a card right here. Thanks again, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the very next video.